Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Inflation for the 12 months up to August was 10.2%, reflecting what appears to be a slight steadying of price movements. Point-to-point inflation up to the prior month that is July, was also 10.2%. The movement in prices up to the end of August was mainly influenced by a 15% jump in the cost of transport services, a 19% increase in prices faced by consumers at restaurants and hotels, along with a 12% uptick in the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages influenced the price movement. In the month of August alone, prices went up by 0.9%. Two companies have been fined close to a total of $4 million for breaches of the tax law in the Sutton Street Revenue Court. The Tax Administration of Jamaica, TVJ, says Q&S Enterprise Jamaica was fined $2.3 million, while Palm Rose Commodity was ordered to pay $700,000 by the courts for breaches under the General Consumption GCT tax and the Revenue Administration Act. Now, the tax authority says it presented evidence in court recently that the St. Andrew-based Q&S Enterprise in 2020, through its directors Stanford Henry and Dagmar Berry, on several occasions unlawfully collected GCT, though it was not registered to do so. Now, both directors pleaded guilty to 3 offenses on July 4 this year. And Palm Rose Commodity was fined after its director, Rudolph May, pleaded guilty to failure to produce books, records, and documents requested by the TVJ under the Revenue Administration Act. There has been a 24% increase in government earnings from the gaming industry. The Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, BGLC, says for the April to June quarter, the government's coffers received $3.1 billion from the industry, compared to $2.5 billion during the same period in 2021. The lottery sector recorded a 17.6% rise in earnings. $2.6 billion of the gambling industry's revenues came from lottery activities. The Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission, BGLC, says players in the sector recorded $59.97 billion in sales during the 3 months. That was an 11.8% increase over the same period last year. Now, slot machines generated the highest sales of $33.8 billion. Let's head to currency trading. The US dollar is being sold for an average $153.07. $117.48 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. The pound is going for an average $175.37, while it's costing $152.95 for the euro. The JSE index gained 404 points today, while the Junior Market Index lost 13 points. Among the winners were Caribbean Cream, Main Event Entertainment Group, ISP Finance Services, Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, and Sagicor Select Funds Financial. While on the losing side were 138 Student Living Jamaica, Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, iCreate, and Jamaican Teas. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.